Hey everyone, my name is Amber and this is my little Christmas pottery mold adventure, and I am so excited for today's project. I have been anticipating it for quite a long time now. It's time to get started on this Christmas village. I'm so excited, I can't even tell you. A couple years back I made a Christmas village using those little plastic Dollar Tree houses, taking these and transforming them into something a little bit more whimsical. So I got these at the Dollar Tree. The colors that I used and the whole kind of like feeling I got from that finished village was just magical in so many ways. But having a village made out of ceramics is like 10 times better than I could ever dream of. It truly feels like I'm going to be creating an heirloom, and I just can't wait to get started. So without further ado, let's do it. This mold is the first in the collection that I'm making over the next week, and I am just smitten by it. It was so beautiful, even getting that little peek as I cleaned it up. These all have a second hole for the chimney, so I'm gonna have to pour that second. This mold was such a treat because it only took 1 cup of the slip to fill it up, which I was surprised about. I thought it was going to be bigger. So anyway, I got it all filled up and dumped out, and then the next day, the next afternoon, 24 hours later, I got to open it up. It's so sweet. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it has a little spot for the chimney to go, which I love. It doesn't keep me guessing where I should put it. So this is the part where you see me make a massive mistake and cut into the roof. So this part where it shows you where to put the chimney is not supposed to be cut out. You just attach the chimney to that spot. So I really wanted to show me making this mistake because I really want to share the successes and the failures here on this channel. So I just really wanted to include this because it certainly was not a flawless first attempt at making a Christmas village, but it was still, part of my journey in making it. Then it was time for the windows. First, I decided to try to cut out the little tiny squares, and it was just way too difficult. So I decided to just cut the full window out and do something that was a little outside of my comfort zone. And I decided that I was going to make little stained glass windows because I do have all the supplies to teach myself how to do stained glass, but I haven't really gotten a whole lot of time to work on it yet. However, I did take a glass class a couple years back, so I was able to learn a little bit of the tips and tricks. So I did decide to take that jump and create some windows for this project, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm going to mix some of this brown that I have, which is Mako Foundations brown, like literally not a very unique name or anything. It's literally just brown. And I'm gonna mix that with my speckled silver lining and just kind of do like a little mix. I love to mix my glazes and kind of create custom glazes that, you know, maybe other people wouldn't use in their work. So I'm just mixing this all up until I'm really happy with how it looks.
Dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Wake up with a smile. The feeling is right today. Magic in the air, 'cause something is waiting for me. Oh, I've been good, but I can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo. Dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming.
So I finished up all the glazing and I loved all the details already, but here it is before the glaze fire, and all of the little pinks were already shining through so much, but once I pulled it out, it really shined. Like, I just love this stonework on this little cottage so much, or this little candy shop, but it was time to start working on the glass work. So I'm not really showing too much of myself doing this because I honestly am by no means an expert. I'm not even really a beginner. I'm just somebody who took a fused glass class and learned how to grind glass and cut it, and that's pretty much all I know how to do so far. And so that's what I did for this. I just traced the window size, and then using my glass grinder, I cut it down to smooth out the edges and make sure it fit into each of those little windows. So it was really just an experiment, but here it is, all finished. And oh my goodness, I just love it so much. I think that the glass, it really could use some work, and I only hot glued it in because I wanted to give myself the opportunity to fix it later on when I maybe know what I'm doing a little bit better. But I love the pinky tone. It's like a milk glass pink, and it looks perfect. The color of pink just matches the stonework and the whole candy shop vibe so much. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. What do you think of my candy shop? And I'm just so excited for this whole project. So stay tuned for the rest of the week to see what other village pieces I'm going to be making. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Merry Christmas.